Hi, this is Eyvette from My World of Metaphysics, and today I want to speak to you about the 2020 Global Shift in Consciousness. 5 signs you're ready for the new global age. Yes, 5 signs that you're ready for the new global age. The reason I'm doing this video is because I want to make sure the people that are watching my YouTube channel that you guys are aware and ready for this new global age, this new global shift that we're about to enter. I want to make sure you guys know the signs that you guys should be looking for to tell you that you're ready. So watch this short video all the way to the end, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're new to My World of Metaphysics, this is the Law of Attraction Metaphysical YouTube channel that gives you information in an easy to understand manner to help change your life. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe and tap that bell. So now let's get started. I'm back. And what is it that I have to tell you about the year 2020, the global shift in consciousness? First, I would like to say we are in a year that we will never see again. Not only because it's 2020, but we're in a year, it's a double digit, it's a twin double digit year. We haven't seen a twin double digit year since 1919, 1818. 1717. So this comes around once in a lifetime. Now, what is it that I have to say about 2020? If you watched my videos before, you will already know when I talk about angel numbers, when I mention double digits, the emphasis on that number is even stronger. So what do we have? We have two twos and we have 2 zeros. Twos are always coming together or having faith to move on. Zeros are always new beginnings and having the protection and the love of God. Okay? So when you see zeros, you always know God is trying to get your attention. God is there protecting you as you start a new beginning. From 0, you stepping into 1, stepping into a new beginning. 2s, again, it's always coming together and having faith. Okay? Now, there's other meanings to the 0s and the 2s, but I'm just giving you a general meaning behind the numbers. So when we start seeing double digits of both numbers, we know the emphasis is that much stronger. What happened this year in the beginning of 2020? We all know we entered into a pandemic. We entered into a time in our lives that we probably have never seen before, where we entered into a pandemic where there was a virus that killed a lot of people. Right after that, not even after that, while we're in the midst of going through this pandemic, which has changed the way we look at things completely, we entered into a civil area, an area where things that have been unjust for so long, decades and decades and decades, that now it has been brought to light, brought to the awareness of so many people that there's protests all over the world. Again, a global change. Why are all these things happening in the year 2020? We are actually entering a new age, a new day. We have been working up to this for a long time. Things have been happening in our communities, in the country, in the world that just wasn't right. And now things are about to change. Our level of consciousness is increasing. We're looking at things totally different, and it is well needed. We no longer take for granted our lives. We look at things now in a different perspective. We now feel what the other people may be feeling. Okay? When you elevate your consciousness up to a newer level, we come together. We come together as one. Now, a lot of times when these things happen, it happens and it brings about a whole lot of negativity, a whole lot of disaster, a whole lot of change. We are looking at things totally different. A lot of people are getting on the health tip, on the proper way of eating. A lot of people are worried about our climate. A lot of people are worried about the animals and what's going on with them. We are now looking at things a little different. We got smashed for the year 2020. But believe me, moving forward into the following years, we're going to see a big change in all that exists. Again, we are all one. And everything is pulling us towards that point of us realizing we are one. We are coming together. Now, how does this affect you as a deliberate creator? How does this affect you as someone trying to elevate your consciousness to another level? I want to give you guys 5 tips that you need to look for, that you need to realize about yourself to make sure whatever direction we are going into, that you're on the right path concerning your life. You got to remember, everything starts from within you. Everything starts from you. And if everyone did their part, it will become global. And that's the only way we're going to have change. And that's the only way things are going to go in a positive direction if we all do our part. Now, concerning you, concerning creating the life that you desire, there's 5 things that you should be looking out for. And I'm going to give them to you right now. The first sign of you going through a shift in consciousness is knowing that you're not the same. You realize something's changing in you. You're not the way you used to be a year ago, a month ago. You are no longer the person that you were. You're seeing that I need to let certain things go. I need to move on. I need to start figuring out what it is I want in my life. Something's going on with me, and I don't know what it is. But I do know now, whatever it is I had, I no longer want. I know that I'm changing. That is the first thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're here watching this Law of Attraction Metaphysical YouTube channel. You're probably reading books in the same direction. So you already know that there's a change going on within you. Now, let's get to number 2. Number 2 is you're finding yourself motivated. You're finding yourself motivated to get out there and do the things that you need to do to change your life. You're now waking up saying, oh, I need to follow this. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to read more. I need to meditate. I need to do affirmations and scripting and mirror work. You're realizing that you are more motivated to get things done. You have a goal, you have a plan, and you're motivated. You're motivated to get from point A to B to C to D. You have a plan, you're motivated, and you know this is the year that things are going to change for you. Now, let's get to number 3. Now, not only are you motivated, you're focused. You really focused. Instead of spending 2, 3, 4 hours watching TV, you're now working on the things you know you need to do to get where you need to go. If you needed to buy a house, you're now saying, I'm not going to spend money on this. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to hang out with the buddies this weekend and drink $100 away. You're noticing that you are now more focused. Not only focused, but you're motivated and you know there's a change happening with you. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to not to live. I'm telling you for your own good, you're waking up in the morning different. You know there's things in your life that you need to let go. You know things in your life that you need to do to get where you need to go. You're more focused. You're not allowing people to call you up and take you off your path because you know you're different. Some of these friends you will leave alone. I'm not saying you walk away from your friends, but I will say you will have inside of you that you just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that today. I don't want to do that this weekend. I want to take a walk in nature. I want to go and read a book and learn something more about what I'm interested in. I'm trying to start my business. I want to read more on how can I get that going. Your whole way of thinking, your whole way of living is changing. You're wanting to be around people more like you. You want to be in groups of people that think like you. You are going through a shift in consciousness. You're no longer seeing things the way you used to see it. So now let's get to number 4. Now, number 4 blends number 1, 2, 3 all together. You're having a feeling that there's more to life than what you see. Now, before you walked around and you got up in the morning, you went to work, you came home, you had a beer, you watched TV or whatever. Now you're saying there's more to life than what I'm seeing. There's more to what I'm doing. There's more to life than what I'm doing. You're saying to yourself, hey, look, there's a reason I'm here. There's a reason God put me here. There's a reason I'm having this human experience. What have I came here to learn? What am I here to do? What is it that God has placed me here for? You're starting to crave more in life. You're starting to say there's more to life than just going to work. There's more to life. And you're using this and you're saying, how can I make a difference? What is it I can contribute to the world, to civilization, to the people, to the animals, to the forests? You're noticing these changes are going within you. Now, let's get to number 5. Number 5 blends in a little bit with number 4. But it's the big gusto. When you start thinking this way, you really know your level of consciousness has risen. And that is knowing there is a higher purpose for you. You have a higher purpose in your life, that there's something here that you were placed here to do. We all have a gift. We all have talents. Each and every one of us have a talent that was given to us by God. Some people have a little more, but we all have something. And now you're realizing, what is my higher purpose? What is the purpose of me being here? Why did God place me here? And that boils down to a higher purpose. What is it that you can do to contribute to the world? Do you make people laugh? Do you build houses? Are you a counselor? Are you a teacher? Are you made to write books? Each and every one of us have something that we came here to do. Have a higher purpose. Maybe we were placed here to help other people grow. Whatever it is, maybe you were placed here to be a nurse to help other people. Maybe you were here to motivate other people to go back to school. Whatever it is, we all came here for a purpose, for a reason. And that reason is always greater than yourself. It always expands greater than you. So when you're looking at a higher purpose, an elevation in consciousness, it never involves just you. That is the ego talking. We're talking about how do you affect the people around you, the people in your community, the people in the country, the people in the world. Don't think whatever you're doing doesn't exceed further than yourself. Everything that happens in this world, starting with you, have a ripple effect, and it goes out to others. You affect your family affects the next person affects the person in the car. Whatever it is, we are vibrating forces, and whatever we do, however we feel, whatever we send out, affects the community as a whole. That's why we're experiencing all these things globally with the pandemic, with the protests, with the inequality. All of these things that were going on had to come to the surface in order for it to be pushed away. Where you stand when everything clears out is up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm just telling you, watch out for these 5 signs that will take you in the direction where you need to go. And believe me, whatever it is you do for yourself that affects others is going to contribute to the global new age, is going to contribute to this new system, this new world that we are forming. And I am optimistic about it. I feel like we are coming more together as a group, knowing how other people feel, knowing that we must protect one another. I'm feeling that things are changing, and I am proud to say I am here to experience this at this time. Even though it's been dramatic, it's been a lot of things going on, a lot of people's lives were lost, a lot of people that I know lives was lost. We're going to come out of this bigger and better. Okay, this is Eyvette from My World of Metaphysics, and today we spoke about the 2020 global shift in consciousness. 5 signs you're ready for the new global age. If you want to, please like and please subscribe to My World of Metaphysics. Again, this is the YouTube Law of Attraction Metaphysical channel that brings you information in an easy to understand manner to change your life. Follow me at myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you can get one-on-one coaching. You can also follow me at store.myworldofmetaphysics.com, where you can buy metaphysical items. Again, this is Eyvette. Namaste.